What if sheer scale was a weapon in itself? Some military machines are so massive and imposing that their presence alone sends a message long before any combat begins. This is not a story about small arms or frontline vehicles. It is about giants of steel, machines that feel closer to moving infrastructure than traditional hardware. These platforms can haul 60-ton tanks as if they were routine cargo, unfold bridge systems in a matter of minutes, or carry the most powerful missile systems ever built. They're designed to dominate terrain, control logistics, and reshape how power is perceived on the battlefield. Today, you're about to see the most extreme examples of military heavy machinery in operation. 7 mechanical behemoths that defy easy classification. They are not experimental concepts or future ideas. They are real, operational, and ready. What follows is meant to challenge your sense of scale and redefine what military engineering is capable of. At a distance, it looks like nothing more than an oversized military truck. Up close, its true role becomes clear. The Oshkosh M1070 is a logistics powerhouse built to carry the machines that shape modern warfare. It does not engage the enemy directly. Instead, it delivers the firepower that does. Designed specifically to transport the M1 Abrams main battle tank, the M1070 is engineered to move more than 60 tons of armor quickly and reliably across terrain where standard supply vehicles would fail. A high-output engine producing over 600 horsepower gives it the pulling force to cross deserts, damaged infrastructure, and forward operating areas without hesitation. When paired with the M1000 heavy equipment transporter, a multi-axle trailer built to spread extreme loads, the system remains stable even on rough, improvised routes. This is not a vulnerable support vehicle. The M1070 is hardened for battlefield conditions, protected, and capable of operating close to active combat zones. Once the convoy stops, the process is immediate. Ramps deploy, the Abrams rolls off, and a combat-ready tank is in position within minutes. The tank may deliver the decisive blow, but the M1070 is what places it on the battlefield. It underscores a core reality of modern war. Strategic mobility is just as critical as firepower itself. When a tank is disabled in combat, it is easy to assume its role in the fight is over, a burned-out hull left behind as the battle moves on. That assumption ends the moment an armored recovery vehicle arrives, not to fight, but to save what would otherwise be lost. This is the BREM-1. Built on the rugged T-72 tank chassis, the BREM-1 is designed to operate where recovery would normally be impossible. Weighing more than 40 tons, it is armored to survive direct exposure to hostile fire while pushing into active combat zones. Its heavy-duty crane can lift components weighing over 20 tons, while a powerful winch provides the force needed to drag crippled tanks out of craters, mud, or kill zones. Onboard repair equipment allows crews to conduct serious field work on the spot, from engine replacement to major component handling, without retreating to rear facilities. In the aftermath of an ambush, when a damaged tank sits exposed and vulnerable, the BREM-1 does not wait for safety, it advances. Under armor, it secures the vehicle and pulls it back from the edge, restoring valuable assets that would otherwise be written off. This capability preserves operational momentum, keeping armored units moving instead of stalled by losses. The BREM-1 is the battlefield's recovery specialist, an armored lifeline that turns destruction into endurance. It may never fire a weapon, but without machines like it, modern armored warfare could not continue. Next is one of the most intimidating machines ever used in combat, the Caterpillar D9R armored bulldozer. This is not ordinary construction equipment. covered in heavy armor and fitted with a reinforced, fire-resistant cab, the D9R is built to survive gunfire, explosions, and landmines while continuing to move forward. Weighing over 60 tons, it relies on sheer force instead of weapons. In urban warfare, the D9R often moves ahead of tanks and infantry, clearing the way. It pushes through walls, crushes vehicles, and removes barricades, even while under fire. Slow and unstoppable, it creates paths where none existed before, allowing troops and armored units to advance safely. The D9R is also used to build under combat conditions. It raises earth barriers, clears minefields, and reshapes terrain to support military operations. It carries no guns or missiles, but its presence alone is enough to break defenses and morale. When the D9R arrives, obstacles stop mattering. The M1074 Joint Assault Bridge is not a weapon in the traditional sense. It does not attack the enemy. Instead, it removes the barriers that stop an army from moving forward. In modern warfare, that role can be just as decisive as firepower. Built on the same heavy chassis as the M1 Abrams tank, the M1074 weighs over 60 tons and operates alongside frontline armored units. It carries a fully armored folding bridge more than 20 meters long. When troops encounter a river, crater, or destroyed road, the vehicle stops and deploys its bridge in less than 5 minutes. The result is a solid crossing capable of supporting the heaviest tanks and vehicles. What makes the M1074 so powerful is where it works. It deploys under fire, protected by thick armor, while combat continues around it. As soon as the bridge locks into place, tanks and support vehicles move across, and the advance continues without delay. The M1074 never fires a shot, but by keeping momentum alive, it ensures that obstacles never become stopping points. In war, the ability to keep moving often decides everything, and that is exactly what this machine is built to do. The SB-1 Defiant was built to push military helicopter performance into a new era of speed, range, and adaptability. Developed by Sikorsky and Boeing for the U.S. Army's Future Long-Range Assault Aircraft program, it was designed as a next-generation successor to the UH-60 Black Hawk. Unveiled in 2018 and first flown in 2019, the SB-1 Defiant served as a full-scale technology demonstrator for the Army's future vertical lift goals. Its defining feature is a coaxial rotor system combined with a rear pusher propeller. This layout eliminates the need for a tail rotor and allows much higher forward speeds while retaining strong hover control and agility. Powered by twin engines, the SB-1 demonstrated speeds approaching 460 kilometers per hour, far beyond conventional helicopters. Its streamlined fuselage reduced drag during high-speed flight, while the interior was designed for flexible missions, carrying a crew of 4 and up to 12 fully equipped troops or mission payloads. Although the Army ultimately selected the Bell V-280 Valor in 2022, the SB-1 Defiant proved that high-speed compound helicopters are viable and marked a major step forward in vertical lift aviation. The RS-24 Yars is not a conventional military vehicle. It is a mobile nuclear launch platform designed purely for strategic deterrence. Stretching more than 30 meters in length and riding on a 16-wheel chassis, it carries an intercontinental ballistic missile capable of delivering catastrophic destructive power. Its greatest strength is mobility. Unlike fixed launch silos, the Yars can relocate across forests, snowfields, and remote road networks while transporting a missile weighing over 40 tons. It can disperse, hide, and reposition for long periods, then halt and prepare for launch in a very short time.
This constant movement makes it extremely difficult to detect, track, or neutralize. The RS-24 Yars does not engage in combat or display firepower in the traditional sense. Its influence is strategic, not tactical. Simply knowing it is out there, moving and ready, reshapes military planning at the highest level. It is a nuclear deterrent on wheels, a quiet system whose true power lies in what it carries and the uncertainty of where it might be at any moment. The M1A2 Abrams is the core of U.S. armored forces, built to fight, survive, and win in the harshest combat conditions. Its main weapon is a 120mm smoothbore cannon that can accurately engage targets while moving, supported by multiple machine guns for close defense. Heavy composite armor, reinforced with depleted uranium, makes it one of the most protected tanks in service, while separated ammunition storage improves crew survival during combat. What truly defines the M1A2 is the combination of power and technology. A 1,500 horsepower gas turbine engine drives the 70-ton tank with surprising speed and agility. Inside, a 4-person crew uses advanced thermal sights, night vision, and digital fire control systems to detect and destroy threats day or night. In its latest SEP V3 configuration, the M1A2 remains a symbol of modern battlefield dominance, blending raw firepower with advanced electronics to set the standard for armored warfare.
Gerald R. Ford class represents the next era of U.S. naval power. Built to replace the aging Nimitz class, these nuclear-powered aircraft carriers are not just bigger, but far more advanced, designed from the ground up to operate with new technology and greater efficiency. 2 modern nuclear reactors provide massive electrical power, giving the ship unlimited range and the energy needed to support both current systems and future weapons. The biggest changes are on the flight deck. Steam catapults have been replaced by the electromagnetic aircraft launch system, while landings use advanced arresting gear, improving safety and increasing sortie rates. A redesigned deck layout, a smaller island moved aft, and upgraded radar and combat systems reduce crew requirements and operating costs. Built for a service life of up to 90 years, the Ford class is designed to evolve over time. Led by USS Gerald R. Ford, CVN-78, these carriers redefine how American sea power is projected worldwide through efficiency, adaptability, and sustained dominance. Coming in second is the MTU-90M, a frontline support machine built on the rugged T-90 tank chassis. It carries no weapons, but its role is critical. When terrain threatens to stop an armored advance, the MTU-90M keeps the assault moving. In under 3 minutes, it can deploy a 22-meter armored bridge directly at the point of contact. Rivers, anti-tank trenches, cratered roads, and collapsed ground are overcome almost instantly. Even under active enemy fire, the vehicle advances, lowers its bridge, and creates a solid crossing on the spot. Moments later, tanks and armored vehicles surge forward, restoring momentum. Weighing over 40 tons and powered by a 1,000-horsepower engine, the MTU-90M is fully armored and designed to operate alongside combat tanks in hostile conditions. Its power lies not in firepower, but in speed and reliability. By eliminating obstacles under fire, the MTU-90M turns broken terrain into a launch point for continued attack, proving that in modern warfare, momentum can be just as decisive as weapons. The Boeing AH-64 Apache stands as one of the most battle-tested and recognizable attack helicopters ever built. For decades, it has formed the core of U.S. Army strike aviation, designed from the ground up to operate day or night in any weather and in the most dangerous combat environments. With its tandem 2-seat cockpit, the Apache's role is unmistakable. locate enemy armor, protect ground forces, and control the battlefield through precision and raw firepower. At the heart of the Apache is a lethal mix of weapons, sensors, and survivability. A 30mm chain gun mounted under the nose provides devastating close-range fire, while Hellfire missiles and rocket pods allow it to engage tanks, fortified positions, and moving targets from safe distances. Advanced targeting systems, including thermal sensors and the longbow radar on select variants, let crews find and strike enemies before they're detected. Armored crew compartments and redundant flight systems ensure the aircraft can remain operational even after sustaining damage. From the original AH-64A to the modern AH-64E Guardian, the Apache has continually evolved to meet new threats. Now operated by more than 19 countries, it remains a proven multi-domain combat platform and a benchmark for attack helicopters worldwide.